Hey everybody, we have finally got on the trail. We are up here at the Harper's Creek Trail. There's Melissa, my better half. As you can see, we've just got over the hard part on this trail, and we are, I don't know, 10-15 minutes in. We got about another 30 minutes or so hike to get to our spot. It's 3:06, so we are battling time. This is the first time I've set up these hammocks and tarps, so I just wanted to give you a little picture of where we're at and what time it was. And we can't forget about Peach Fuzz there with her pack on, but I'll touch base with you when we start putting the stuff together. So it is now 8:51. We made it to camp at about, I don't know, 4:15. And I started setting up my tarp here for the first time. Probably not a good thing that I got all these ashes all over it. But here's my tarp. We got our lights up here. And then we got our hammock set up tandem in here. Don't know how well you can see that. It's mine and Melissa's there. Gotta make sure I don't mess up this tarp. Tomorrow I'm moving that fire further out. It's just ashes, but I don't want to take no chances. We got our fire going. There's Melissa. I'm not sure if I got this tarp set up correctly, but I got the pole mods there. And it's opened it up. Melissa cooked us dinner tonight. And we're trying this new spot here. I can't show you too much because it's dark.
We got a late start.
Yes, we got a very late start. We processed some wood. Set up our table and our chairs and all that stuff. And of course we got Peach Fuzz here, which I bought some boots for so she can get in the hammock. This is our first night using our Christmas gift, our Dutchware wide two-man hammock, two-person hammock, and our two-man tarp, and our two chameleon hammocks, also from Dutchware. And then we've got hammock gear under quilts and hammock gear top quilts. So, we also got hammock gear down pillows for hammocks as well. So I'm thinking the odds are pretty good that we have a very, very good night's sleep. So just wanted to touch base with you guys tonight, and I will touch base with you in the morning and let you know how we slept. Also, I'm wondering how me and Peach Fuzz there is going to sleep in the tent together. She's so cute, but she is not small. So I'll touch base with you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. This is Mike, Fresh Air with Fouch, and this is our first morning here. I still got my headlamp on, I see, now that I'm looking in the screen. This is right beside of our camp. It's freaking awesome. This is right by our camp, man. It is just freaking awesome. So all the people that don't come with me when I ask them to go backpacking, this is what you're missing. And you go on up there, and you get closer to the falls and all that. And then you got the wood here. And over there's our tarp and our chairs and breakfast. So I'm gonna walk up this little rocky path here. So there is gonna be a little bit of camera movement, but I want you to see just how close to camp we are with this nice ass water. Melissa's brought her Canon mirrorless M50 and a brand new telephoto lens. She brought her and I both, left in the car. We're gonna have to go get it this morning, but Melissa started a movie in the tent this morning, or in the hammock, and she's finishing it up. I started us a fire to get us warm, cooked us breakfast, made us some coffee, and of course, there's Beautiful. She made me have the most uncomfortable night sleeping that you could ever imagine, because we are in a hammock. And she weighs about 45 pounds. And she likes to lick. So I'm gonna have to figure out a better way for her to sleep. I know Dutch makes a little tent that connects to your hammock for your pets. I don't mind for her sleeping, she just won't stay still the whole night, and I gotta put boots on her to keep her nails from tearing my hammock. So you can get a better picture of our tarp this morning. I kind of shut the doors a little bit on the front to give us some more privacy. I finally figured out the pole mods to open it up a little bit. I think I got it kind of backwards because I couldn't put the pole mod in the front. And I don't know if the ridge line and stuff I got on it is correct. I am a rookie by all means on the tarp and hammock setup. So we got some ground sheets laid out here with all of our gear and stuff on it. There's my shoes, my boots, some gloves, hat, all that fun stuff. So, and if you look up under here, there is my hammock gear incubator. That's a 20-degree incubator. I got a top cover on my Dutchware hammock. Then I've got my hammock gear, that's a 0 degrees top quilt in there. And then my hammock gear pillow. And then I got Melissa. One thing I'm noticing is I got Melissa's incubator on backwards. So we'll have to remedy that. And I got these top covers on backwards too. I realized that last night. So like I said, I'm a rookie. We're going to get it all straightened out today. But you can see how much room we got in this thing. It is freaking awesome, man. And then inside I let Melissa borrow my 20 or 30 degree hammock gear top quilt, and then I bought her hammock gear pillow as well. And there's her boots. So just a perfect setup. I really love it. This place we're camping at, it's freaking beautiful too. See all the rocks and stuff. Don't really have to worry about anybody coming into camp. The trail is right up there. I think it is. I think it's about right there. So gotta walk all the way down there. So not really any way to get in from over there unless you climb up and down the mountain. And there's some people over there. Huh. That is strange. I guess they've come from the falls. Come on, Peaches, stay with me. But anyway, it is what it is. I guess they've explored down here, so. Alright, I'll touch base. Hey guys, this is our second evening. It's 4:45, and we had some heavy winds earlier, so I took the tarp and battened it down. I still haven't 100% got this tarp figured out. They don't come with no instruction manual, and I don't have no signal out here to watch YouTube channels. I think these may actually supposed to go to the inside so that they hold this out, but I'm kind of afraid of tearing up the tarp and all that, so it does a good job of opening it up just like that. But I think if I was running in the inside, it would open it up even that much more. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it like this for this trip, and I'll do some research on YouTube when I get home. I had Melissa's incubator on backward. Had the big side down on her feet and the small side at her head last night, but she is working, got those set up. Now I've got to our top covers. pretty sure they're on inside out. So I've got to take them off and put them back on. This is all new for me, all learning experience. And also, we kept kind of sliding down towards this end. So I'm going to raise our foot in a little bit and lower our head in. Try to keep our 30-degree angle here, which I'm off a little bit of that now. To try to give us a better lay. And I haven't decided what we're going to do with Peach Fuzz yet. She needs to wake up, not be down there napping, because if she naps, she's going to be awake all night. But we just had dinner, lunch also. The day slipped away from us. Camping and all that, so it's a lot of work. I mean, it's fun. We like doing it. But it's a lot of work to get everything together and set up, and then we go back and forth to the car and get some snacks and things like that. It's about a 45-minute hike out, so we do what we can with the time we have, but we enjoy it. So I just wanted to touch base with y'all this evening. I'm going to take care of our top covers here and get it switched around, and I've been trying to read the Tenkara book for fishing. And I've also got a book, The Ultimate Hang, for this, but I'm a slow reader and I don't have time to read all those books. But anyways, me and Melissa are having another great time, and we'll touch base with you later on or in the morning. Thanks for watching. Good morning, everybody. This is morning number 3. We spent 2 nights in our hammocks under our tarp. And last night when we laid down, I guess we laid down about 10:30 last night. We've been staying up a little later out here and sitting by the fire and talking and all that stuff. But I started hearing it drizzle a little bit, and it was a beautiful day. And so I had to go check, and it was raining. And then I started hearing hard drops, and then realized it was raining very hard. And I guess it decided to rain all night. Luckily, when I first heard it last night, I got all of our stuff and brought it under the tarp. So that's going to lead me to my topic that I wanted to talk about this morning. This is our first time really camping out with good hammocks and tarps. Well, we had some Enos, which are good hammocks, decent hammocks. And I had got some tarps off of Amazon. I researched them. They seem pretty good. And they are, but they're a lot heavier than this one. Not as big, but this 2-man Dutch tarp with pole mods and doors is freaking awesome, man. You have a huge amount of room. Melissa's filming right now. She just did a look around with the camera of the tarp. Looks like I'm starting to come down a little bit here, which I've got pull-outs and stuff. Honestly, I think I've got the pole mods wrong. I think the pole mods go on the inside. And if that was the case, and I put my pole mods on the inside, it pushes every bit of that out. And hell, I'll be honest with you, I'm considering trying the heat. I just don't want to mess anything up, you know. But man, what a difference it would make if that worked out. And the hammocks, freaking awesome, man. So comfortable. They're the Chameleon hammocks by Dutchware also, and I couldn't be happier with them. Melissa's comfortable in hers, I'm comfortable in mine. Like I said, we are rookies at this. We've always been in tents, but we own a granite shop, and I've got a bad back, so after a couple days in the tent, I'm in serious pain. Not in the hammock, however. And I don't know if Melissa can get a good picture of this. We always bring our sidekick Peach Fuzz with us. And Peach Fuzz makes the hammock a little bit uncomfortable. There she is.
So are you talking about me?
Melissa and I pushed her back and forth last night from one hammock to the other. In the end, I ended up with her. And I love her to death. I put little boots on her so she don't poke holes in her hammocks. And she's just a great dog, but hammocks aren't made for, I mean, maybe if you had a Chihuahua or something, but a 45-pound pit bull, not a good idea to sleep with in your hammock. So I did notice Dutch has like a pup tent, I think is what it's called.
and it attaches to your hammock line, and it's got a bug net and a little tent for your dog, and I'll get her a little down quilt of her own and put in there, and I think that'll be the way to go for my hounds. We may eventually end up getting 2 or 3 so we can bring all of our dogs with us. They're like family to us. But anyway, I think we're going to try to tough it out today and read some books. Melissa got me a couple books for Christmas, and I'll show those to you here. This camping journal here, which I'm going to go ahead and fill it out. There's condensation from all the rain, but I'm going to go ahead and fill this out every time we come camping. Another one which is going to benefit me really today is the Ultimate Hang 2, Hammock Camping Illustrated. I have scanned through this book, read a little bit of it. I scanned through the whole thing and read bits and pieces, but I'd like to fully read it. And actually, the way I think you should use this book is to be out here camping and try to use it while you're camping, you know. I think that's the way to do it. And I also think that is the way to do this book here. And as you can see, I've started reading it. I've got a little bit of water on it and stuff, but there's a stink bug also. I'm on page 19. This is Tenkara fly fishing. Melissa got me one of these poles, the whole kit for Christmas, and I'm very, very excited about it. I got an idea of how to use it, but I wanted to read this book because I don't want to mess everything up before I even get a chance to use it. She also got me a nice set of flies and everything, so I was hoping to use that today, and maybe later on we can. She's got her spinner, but I'm really excited. We love to camp and backpack, and that's just another piece of light gear that I've been wanting for a long time. We've had a good trip. We've had a really good trip. We got a lot of nice gear. Some of it I already told you about. Melissa also got me a set of night vision goggles, which are freaking awesome, man. It's got infrared 1 and infrared 2, and it's got a zoom, and in pitch black, man, I can see like whatever. If Bigfoot comes, or Sasquatch, or aliens, or whatever, we can definitely see them if they're sneaking up on us in the night. So, and then of course we got our firearms. I got the Taurus Judge Public Defender polymer, which is a lighter version, and Melissa got the EC9, I think. It's a Ruger 9mm. It's purple. It matches her gear. So it's a pretty sweet gun too. I took her to get the smaller one. I forget what it's called.
It was the LC9.
The LC9 or the LCG or something like that. It's a really small Ruger, 380. But she liked the big brother, the EC9, so that's what we got. So we've also brought those out with us. Hopefully we do not have to try them out, but we've got them with us, and they work very well to help us sleep well at night. So anyways, I'll touch base with you at midday and let you know how it's going out here, and then we'll touch base with you at night and let you know how the day went and all that. And then tomorrow morning we'll be getting up and picking it up. If Melissa will pass me the camera, I'm going to get her for a second, and then I'll let you see Peaches again. Here is my beautiful wife after 2 days of sleeping outdoors.
My morning face.
And we've just had breakfast.
Yes.
It's hard to be as pretty as I am in the morning, but she does all right.
You always have to carry, or get your sweet husband to carry some Red Bulls for the morning?
Yeah, we always bring some Red Bulls. Sometimes we'll leave them in the car and hike back down there and get them. And we did that. We hiked to the car yesterday, but we brought them back with us today, and we put them on a rope and put them in the water so that they'd stay cold. And you want to see the cutest thing in the world? That's a peach fuzz. Cute, beautiful. Hey, baby girl. All right, stay there, lay down. Look at her little booties. Booties, booties, booties. And she likes to show those boobies. She's a good girl. So anyways, I wanted to show you my babies, both of them, and I'll talk to you later. So it is now 12:08. We have had bacon and eggs and tortillas for breakfast. I built a fire in the rain, and it has burnt out from the inside, and I put my little wind blocker that Melissa got me over top of it. That way if it quits raining, I'll have my little teepee already built, and I can just put some fuel in there, and tonight it should burn real good. I'm going to wipe my lens off here because I've got some condensation built up on it. My merino wool base layer that Melissa also got me for Christmas. There's Melissa, hard at it as usual. And let me tell you what we've done for the past couple hours since I last touched base with you. Me and Melissa, we work really well together. We've been coming out here for a while now. Sorry, I'm wiping my lens. There's a lot of condensation and rain and stuff going on. But so we've learned to work together and how stuff's supposed to go. Now, as I told y'all, I was learning how to do this tarp and stuff, and I think my pole mods went to the inside. So what I did is I switched that around. I think I might have my whole tarp inside out, I'm not sure, but thank you, baby. But what we did is we went ahead and took the pole mods from the outside and put them toward the inside, and I'll show you what that accomplished for us. Bam! See how open it is in there now? I mean, that is freaking open. I mean, I think it's freaking awesome. We've got all of our gear and stuff in here. Now Melissa, while I was cooking breakfast and working on the fire and stuff, she organized everything on the inside here and got it set up. She also built a dam around this backside here because the ground tilts that way. It tilts down. So she took and gathered up all these leaves that were underneath us and on the inside, and she built us a circular dam. That way when the water drips off the end of the tarp there, it's dripping directly in the leaves or behind them. Some of them are in front, but the ones that are going in front, she put some big rocks there to kind of block it. She's also dug a little bit of a trench here so that we could get out and things like that. Over here, she built us another little circular barrier, dam, whatever you want to call it, up to the rocks, just to kind of keep our area as dry as possible. She got down on her hands and knees with rags and wiped down our ground cloths there. And she went and got water. She's gonna go wash the dishes. Actually, as you can see, she's down there washing the dishes right now. We'll go down there and talk to her here in a second. I've got my coffee under there, which I need to grab. And my little peach fuzzy, she's tired. See her right here? She stays in the hammock and rests. She gets wore out here, but we love her. Much rather her be resting in the hammock than to be out running around in the rain and getting dirty and me having to dry her off every 5 minutes so she can get back in. So we'll go over there and give Peach Fuzz a little bit of a kiss because we love her. Hey, baby girl. Do you want to get daddy kisses? Oh, she's not giving kisses, but she wants some loving. Peaches is the sweetest dog you'll ever meet. She's the baby. She's daddy's baby. She lost a boot. We need to put one of her boots back on. But she's a good girl. So we love her. And let's walk down here and talk to Melissa, and we'll see how she's feeling. And then I will sign off and touch base with you a little later. So Gary, who's going to be editing this, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be walking over some rocky terrain, so the camera is going to be a little bumpy. Here is my sweet angel, Melissa. Say hi, baby doll. How are you feeling about the trip today with the rain and all that stuff?
I think it is still a good trip. Just gotta find different things to do in the rain. But I love it. I like it. We're very prepared.
How do you think we did with our chores and getting things together this morning?
I think we did great. Per usual, we do work well together, and everything is trial and error, but I don't think there's anything we can't figure out. I think we're good to go. Oh, I think someone's getting out.
Fuzzy is flopping around in the hammock. So let's go make sure she don't tear my stuff up. Sometimes she struggles to get out because it's a hammock. You alright, girl? You need to get out, or you want to stay in there? Alright guys, I'm going to check on Fuzzy and see what she needs, and I'll touch base with y'all later. Thanks for watching. So I was just now filming. We stopped to kind of cater to Peach Fuzz here. So what I ended up doing was taking the boots and I cut them pretty much all the way down, so they're like a shoe. They can be like, if they had strings, they could be untied and opened all the way up. So I cut them all the way down, as you can see here, so that her foot can get all the way in there. And then it's got these little Velcro things that wrap all the way around. I don't want to aggravate her too much. I don't want her getting all riled up and getting out. So, but I want to tell you that. And I film kind of like Melissa and I live. We're not much for planning things. One Christmas when we was first dating, we just kind of ended up meeting up, and then was like, hey, let's drive to the horse track in Kentucky, which is 5 hours away. And I think we had a total of about $80 between us, and that's for fuel and everything. So we went and we did it. So that's just kind of how we do things. So I know I just stopped filming, but I had some stuff on my mind, so I decided to just start filming again. I was thinking earlier when I was watching Melissa and I kind of work and put things together, I would recommend any married couple to hike, backpack, camp together. Melissa and I spend every day together at work and at home. And you know, sometimes people are like, God, I spend every day together. But I tell you what, it's different when you're at work or at home than when you're out here. Because out here you work together to survive and get through the day. And you get to get everything else out of your mind. You don't have to worry about anybody else. You don't have to worry about customers calling you, co-workers, employees. That's, you know, for us with the business and everything. But even if you don't have a business, you don't have to worry about friends and family calling you. And it's not bad to have friends and family, but it's nice to just have some alone time with you and your wife, and your dog, or whatever. And just get back in touch with nature and rediscover the things that you loved about each other in the beginning and brought you together. And teamwork's a big thing out here. I think Melissa and I would do well in an apocalyptic situation. I see all these little reality shows on TV, people surviving. I have no doubt Melissa and I could survive in any situation, but as long as we have Peaches with us, of course. But I do recommend anybody that's a couple to come out here and enjoy your time together. You don't have to buy the most expensive stuff. You can start off like we did, and just buy cheap stuff and just build your way up. There's just so many different things you can do out here. That's what was on my mind. I just wanted to say that I think it's a good thing for couples to do, to just enjoy their time together. So
strengthen their bond in their relationship.
I am very lucky and thankful to have a wife that likes doing things like this. And she doesn't complain out here. She does her part and helps with everything. And hell, we learn how to do it together. And by helping each other, it makes the whole trip better and more comfortable. If there's something I'm not so good at, then she's normally good at it and takes up the space. So I think it's real good for anybody to spend time out here together. So plus the fresh air and healthy, and it's good all the way around. It really is. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll let you know what happens tonight. I think we're going to get in the hammock and watch a movie and maybe read a book, and we'll make Melissa go catch us some lunch over here in the stream, and we'll talk later.
So it's 2 o'clock now, and we are getting ready to start fishing. There's my baby doll Melissa over here, standing on some slick rocks and making my stress level go up. Standing on slick rocks, making my stress level go up. She's going to be trying to cast over here in this pond. Well, as you can see, in front of that pond, there's some really fast moving, swift water. Baby, do not get on that slick rock where you'll fall off into that. I'll worry about her. And Melissa's using her spinning rod. Try to get here so you can see it. Just a spinner. And it's a dock demon set up. I've got one just like it. And she's going to be using some green worms. They work really good for trout. So as you can see, she can put her own worm on her hook and all that stuff. She's a pretty daggone good fisherman. A lot of times she outfishes me. She's got her pack of worms right there and her tools and hooks and singers and all that. And she's using a rock as a rag.
I think I'm gonna go back and get a rag.
Okay, baby doll. If you want to fish, I'll go back and get it for you.
No, it's okay, baby. Keep it.
I'm going to be using my Tenkara fishing rod that I just spent the last hour setting up and putting together. And I put me a fly on there. It'll be the first time ever using it. And hopefully I catch some fish. It's still raining. We both got our rain jackets and things on. I've got my little pack here that I keep my camera in. And then in my pocket here, I've got my flies. See all my flies there. And then I'll show you my rod setup right here in a second. Of course, I've got my pistol, as always. And I'm going to get my rod out here and I'll show you my setup on it. As soon as we got ready to head out and I got my camera set up, it just started raining so much harder. But I've got my sun drop here. I always have a sun drop. And then here is my rod that Melissa got me. It's from Wild Water. I just got it online. She was real excited about getting this for me, and I was real excited to get it. Here it is. It's the perfect rod for backpacking, in my opinion. It goes like that, and then this thing here pops out, and this pole's going to expand about freaking 15 feet. So I'll show you that real fast. Let's come back to getting a rag, but I've got it hooked on right here. That's the way the book kind of told me to do it. So I just took my fly off here. This is the tippet line, and this is my third line here. So once I extend it, then
I can rewrap it again so it doesn't get all tangled. See, I took that little piece out. Put it in here so I don't lose it. This comes up. Look at that. Look at that's not freaking awesome. That is just all kind of rod out there, man. I love it. Oh, I love it. So that goes back down to here now that I've got it all taken care of. And I can wrap this back around here. And like I said, this is my first time. I don't know how to do it correctly. And I didn't know how much of the really thin line to put on it or anything. Oh, awesome, buddy. Thank you. I was just going over and showing them kind of how the pole expands and all that stuff. Look how long that bad boy is. And then I've got the thin line here, which is what the fly goes on, so it goes in the water nice. So we're going to try it out. But anyways, there it is, guys. I've got it all strapped up and together. And I'm going to go over here and see if I can't catch a fish on this thing. It weighs like nothing, maybe 5, 6 ounces. Maybe. With everything. So thanks for watching. Wish me luck. Hopefully I'll catch more fish than Melissa does. My battery's about dead, so I've got more up at camp, so thanks. Good morning, everybody. This is day 4. It's the morning and we are cleaning up. My wife Melissa over there, she's been working all morning getting stuff organized and getting ready to pack up and go home. I've been trying to get this fire going this morning so that we could, you know, burn it and take care of any trash or anything like that so that we don't leave any trace. Peach Fuzz has just been walking around with one shoe on most of the morning. She made my sleep very, very uncomfortable. Got to do something about her if we're going to camp in hammocks. All in all, we had an awesome trip. It rained all day yesterday. For over 24 hours it rained. So that's what made the fire so difficult to get going this morning. And it pretty much kept us in this tarp all night last night, which wasn't near as bad if we would have been in a tent or something. Because as you can see, there is just a ton of room in this tarp. I put the pole mods to the inside here, so when I get home and I've got internet access and all that, I'm going to see if I did this correctly. We used our ridge line here to hang stuff on. And then we got our hammocks. I've got them keyed in pretty decently, I guess. Seeing it's our first camping trip in them, I don't think I did too bad. Only thing that was uncomfortable was Peaches. The tandem bar worked freaking perfect. Melissa, my wife, and I we were side by side the whole time, man. Everything just worked perfect like it should. That's how we watch movies. We hang our Kindle up right there. I don't know how good you can see. As you can hear, they're chainsawing out here this morning. It's Monday morning, so it's a rarity we're not at work, but we took this time off for a little vacation, Christmas and New Year, so that's why they're working. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get camp cleaned up and all that, and then I'll touch base with you before we get ready to leave. So I've pulled our pole mods out, and if you see the outside of this tarp, it's got water on it from where it rained last night. Now the sun is shining down here pretty good on the other side especially. So what I'm going to do is I'm just taking a rag And I'm just gonna wipe all this water off best I can. That way when I fold it up, it's not all wet and watery. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I don't know if that's the correct way to do it, but that's the way I'm doing it. Everything for us is just learning, so that's how we're gonna do it. Alright guys, that's what that big tarp just packed down into. So I know there's better ways to pack it with like snake skins and things like that. I'm not real familiar and know much about those. But this is a standard Nalgene bottle, which everybody uses to compare their stuff to. And there's our tarp. So you saw how big and how nice it was, but that's what it breaks down to, and that's what everybody looks for. And it doesn't weigh much at all. Melissa has already taken the top covers off and packed them up for us. But this is what our hammocks look like with the tarp down and without the top covers on it. So, you know, this is what it would look like, I guess, in 3 seasons, not the winter. Without a top cover or anything, and without the tarp. You got your underquilt here. You got your chameleon hammock here. And, I'm sorry, your underquilt, your chameleon, and then your top quilt here. And this is something I was very impressed with this trip. This is the pillow from Hammock Gear. I went ahead and paid the extra 10 bucks and got the premium. And it's just unreal, freaking comfortable. And they put this cordage on it, which what I did is ran it up here through my hammock and put it on my continuous loop there so it doesn't fall away, and if it falls off or whatever, it just don't hit the ground. It's really smart, good engineering. So I just wanted to touch base on that. And Hammock Gear's been great. I bought a lot of gear from them. They're awesome. The hammocks themselves and the tarps, the first things I bought from Dutch Gear, and had a good experience with them, and we'll see how the stuff holds up, and I'll let you guys know. But I wanted to show you that. Alright, I wanted to show you guys what we're getting ready to put in our bags before we put it in our bags. And I'm debating on letting you watch us put it in our bags. So we got, this is our food stuff, that all this has got to go in our bags too. This is trash. Some of it's ours, some of it I found laying around here, and I'm not going to leave it because I don't believe in making outdoor places look trashy. No matter if we didn't do it. Hell, there's a bottle floating over there in the stream that's been there since we got here. And Melissa and I both have wanted to go over there and pull the son of a biscuit out of there. But anyways, this is all of our gear. We've got it packed up. And we are going to put all of this stuff in this bag here. That is my Z-Packs Arc Haul. And then this bag here, which is Melissa's Osprey Asia 48. And both these bags are freaking awesome. But there you go. And if anybody was wondering where Fuzzalicious is at during all of this, we found a tennis ball out here, and she's been laying over there chewing on that. But I think she just caught a scent of something, probably somebody walking on the trail or something. So she's up looking around. Let me tell you, I just told Melissa, Peach Fuzz is never coming on a hammock camping trip again and sleeping in the hammock with me or Melissa. They do have that pup tent that I may buy, but until then, she's gonna stay her butt at home, and it's just gonna be me and my wife enjoying our hammocks, because they're so freaking comfortable, unless you got a dog in there with you. Alright guys, I have tried to get the camera set up pretty decently on the tripod, so you guys can kind of see how we pack up our stuff here at the end. It's not rocket science. Basically, you gotta squeeze everything you can into your pack. There are people who have formulas that they do it. I'm sure if we go on a through hike, we'll catch a formula the way we do it repeatedly over and over. We don't do it once a month. We haven't got that down yet. Ideally, you want to put as much weight, the heaviest product you can in your wife or your dog's pack. Well, you don't have to carry as much. My name what?
Val?
Val.
Yeah. Somebody, I guess, reported y'all talking to me or something.
It's probably my kids. We stayed an extra day.
That's exactly what it was. Because we were coming back here with my kids and showing the falls, and the sheriff was sitting there in the trailhead, and he said, if you see anybody, just tell them we're looking for them, or there's deal with that. So I figured that had to be y'all. I apologize for walking in on you. I just want to make sure nobody's hurt.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're all good, man. We'll be out for y'all were. We'll tell y'all all good.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Well, I guess y'all just saw that. Somebody just come down the trail. Said the sheriff's department is looking for us because we're missing.
Yeah, we're supposed to be back on Sunday and we stayed an extra day and didn't let us
Alright, so we're hiking out now. Peaches and I. Melissa left without us. I'm guessing she knows I'm upset about the whole. Come on, girl. Peaches. Awesome. Hold on. Come on. Come on.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Come on, Peaches.
Come on, let's go.
Come on. All right. So Peaches just had to use the bathroom there, and we had some other people coming through. But anyway, you know, I understand people, you know, getting worried if you're out on, you know, a hiking adventure like this and you're not home in time. But what upsets me is I planned this trip. I packed enough supplies for 3 days. 3 days. 3 nights, I'm sorry, 4 days, 3 nights. Now, initially we had talked about just staying 2 days, but we did pack enough supplies for the 3rd day. So, and aren't they supposed to wait 24 hours before they declare somebody missing anyway? So I don't understand, number one, why they would have called and reported us missing and had freaking sheriff's department looking for us out here when there was a very, very good chance we could have stayed an extra night. Now, cell service is spotty up here, but you can get it if you walk around and look at different places. Had I known it was that big of an issue, I would have made for dang sure that we had notified, go on, it's all right, that's new, notified somebody that we weren't gonna be back today. They put some new stuff on the trail. Come on, girl, it's all right, come on, baby. Put new stuff here on the trail tonight, and Peaches ain't used to it, which is really nice. We're doing a lot of work to this trail up here. But she just didn't remember it from the way down. We got this area too, which is a little tough on Peaches. But she does a good job. So she wasn't scared of that one because it was here on the way home. But anyway, we had a great trip. And then we're packing up this morning and somebody's like, are you out? Sheriff's looking for you. It's like, I mean, I know if I was hurt, trapped or something, I'd want somebody to report me. I understand that. But where I'm coming from is, I thought there was at least a 50% chance that we were going to stay that 3rd night. So, I just don't understand. And, it makes me just wonder why. I don't know. Do they think one of us did something to the other one? Or, we do this all the time. I don't understand, but anyway, it is what it is. But we had a great trip. And now, because I didn't understand the whole thing on why somebody didn't tell me it was 100% essential that we were back that 3rd day. And if they didn't tell me, why they didn't make sure 100% to get that notification out to somebody so they won't worry and, contact authorities. I don't know. I know we could buy one of those spot things to communicate with our loved ones at home, and that would help, but you got to get 2, one for you, one for them, or the inReach. You still got to have 2. That just gets expensive, I just dropped a ton of money on this stuff, and it upsets me. I don't know, it makes me think about everything. I don't know. The fact we didn't discuss it and it just ended up like it is, that's the problem too. But anyway, it is what it is. I don't know. Gary, you can edit this out if you want, or you can leave it. I don't care. But anyway, I'm walking the trail back home, or back to the car here. I'm guessing Melissa has waited for me in the car. I don't know. Maybe she's down there talking to the sheriff's department. That's just freaking insane, man, to me. Dang. If we was 2 or 3 days late, I don't know. Anyways, it is what it is. I'll let you watch Peaches walk for a little bit now. Alright, guys. This is how Peach Fuzz hikes. She's a good little hiker. She's a good little hiker. Peaches is a good little hiker. I don't think she would make a good biker, but she's a dang good hiker. She's only got 4 little short legs, so they couldn't reach the pedals on the bike. But if we had a sidecar, I think she would be alright. Peaches is a dang good hiker. Peaches is a dang good hiker. Another great thing is, now that all this has happened, today's Monday, I guess. We're not going back to work till Thursday, so we got all day today, Tuesday and Wednesday to be in this mood. So, hooray for that. Alright, anyways, if y'all haven't been out here to the Harpers Creek trailhead, they're doing a lot of work to it. That was the chainsaws you heard earlier. And you saw the steps and stuff, and there was a real big steep area with nothing but slick rock up here close to the end. They've took dozers and dug all that out, and they've made some switchbacks up there as well to kind of take the steepness out of it, which is going to help a lot of people. I was going to show you guys how high that water was where we normally cross at, where it rained all night, but a little stressed out over the whole situation here and I forgot about it. Come on, Peaches. One thing about a dog, they like the smell of everything. It'd be cool if I was recording I jumped up a turkey or a Sasquatch ran in front of us or something like that, which I doubt any rare species are going to be out today, seeing as up here doing construction and cutting with chainsaws and stuff like that. So, but anyways, I did really love our setup, but you know, it sucks to come camping with your wife and want to get away and enjoy yourself, and then people report you missing. You know, it destroys a trip, man, you know. But whatever.